everyone. Welcome to this episode of Mismatch. So I'm very excited about this episode because we are going to be recapping 2025's most talked about relationships and all things pop culture, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. We're talking about the makeups, the breakups, the are they or aren't they, and the couples that we can't stop projecting our own love lives onto because they make it so darn easy. And well, we're talking from Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to Kylie and Timothée Chalamet. We're breaking down all the celebrity couples and romances. With who? Well, glad you asked, because today I'm joined by the fabulous Vicky Sparks. Now, Vicky is the host of The Boost on SiriusXM Canada, where she leads daily conversations on pop culture, entertainment, and celebrity with wit, curiosity, and a strong editorial point of view. She's interviewed massive A-listers from across major film, TV, and music. Before radio, Vicky actually built her on-air career in TV as a pop culture commentator, entertainment contributor, appearing on national broadcasts, including The Morning Show and Entertainment Tonight Canada. She also hosts the Wrap Up, a SiriusXM show that spotlights and contextualizes the best conversations from across the network. And she is just honestly a sought-after voice, and she's the loveliest human. I'm so excited to have her here today, Vicky.
Thank you. I need you to record that for me so it can be my affirmation every morning when I wake up. I've never sounded so good.
Girlfriend, anytime. It's all the truth. It's all the truth. And I'm so excited to have you because I've been on The Boost.
Yes.
And I was so upset that you weren't on The Boost when I was on The Boost.
I've literally been sick one time on The Boost, and it was the day you were there.
You know what? I said, universe, F off. We're going to make this happen.
Yes.
You might not want it to happen, but we're going to have it.
We're forcing it.
Exactly.
That's what the universe loves to hear.
Right? No,
love it.
honestly. And it's funny because we actually became social media text friends before we've actually even met in person.
You're one of my only people whose DMs I've ever slid into and been like, hey girl, hey.
Wow, I'm so flattered.
Let's be friends.
And I loved it when I saw your name because we have we share a friend in common.
We do.
And a colleague.
Yes.
And she had just spoken the world about you. So
same to me. And I was just like, let's just cut out the middle person.
Yeah.
We're going to become friends.
I love it.
Which, to be fair, if a friend did to me, I would hate. I would be like, I'm so sorry you're not allowed to be friends with my friends unless I'm there for every moment
But she's
of
the
it.
type that loves it, so it's okay.
God, she's mature.
Yeah, she is.
As opposed to me.
As opposed to me, that we're going to obviously play out during this conversation, which, okay, you know and I know.
Yeah.
I love pop culture. I read up on this shit. Like, it is my guilty but non-guilty pleasure because I don't feel bad about loving it.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally my job. So I eat, sleep, and breathe it.
Have you always been like this?
Pretty much. Yeah. This is going to sound like such a soapbox thing, but the reason I love kind of pop culture and storytelling and entertainment is because of the power that it holds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the movies that we watch, the TV shows that we watch, the music we listen to has the ability to change people's perceptions and understanding and create empathy and oh God, I'm going to say it, change the world. It sounds so cheesy, but it's true.
It's true.
And so that's why I love it and why I've been so lucky to get to make it a huge part of my career.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, I feel the exact same way. So I'm very happy to have you here. And we're talking love and relationships. But before we dive into the celeb ones,
okay,
like, can I poke around?
Oh.
Like, are you a
Poke
single
on.
gal?
I am a single gal.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay. That's usually the question when you say you're in a relationship and then there's more to tell. I'm a single gal, so I'm single.
How long have you been single for, Vicky?
9,000 years. It's been
look great for
97 years. No, I am kind of chronically single. There's always, some lighthearted, fun things happening in the background. Okay. But in terms of serious relationships, I tend to be, some have described me as a bit much. I don't see it myself.
I don't see
but
that
others
at all.
have.
I can't understand that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
They're not matching you is what that means.
Anyways, so the perfect match, we're still on the hunt for him.
Okay.
But one day he might show up. If not, pretty good at being single at this point.
Do you like actively date?
Yeah, I'm on all of the hellscape dating platforms. They're bad. You're not on them, but they're bad.
I've been on them though. I've been on them, and I've dated train wrecks because of being on those apps. So I can fully understand the difficulty of what is out there.
It's not great. And now I feel like the trend is like, let's meet in the wild and like all of that, which is great in theory, but harder in actual practice.
Where would you meet someone in the wild?
I don't know.
Apparently the grocery store is where it's at.
Not gonna lie, I Instacart all my groceries, so that is not gonna work for me.
It sounds like
my
you need to
Instacart
start going
driver,
out,
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't have the time. I don't want to. Once you stop picking ripe fruit for yourself, you can't go back.
I hear you. I totally hear you.
So I don't know. Start drinking coffee. Talk to someone in a coffee lineup.
You don't drink coffee?
No, I'm a Diet Coke addict. So you can't do both. Your heart would just explode out of your chest.
Totally, which is why I eliminated Diet Coke. I only have it on a treat because I'm a coffee girl. But you work on a morning show. So do you have a Diet Coke in the morning?
Sure do. Crack
wow,
one.
Girlfriend.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I sure do. To be fair, Diet Coke has less caffeine than coffee. Also, it tastes way better. Yeah, but here's the thing. I am actually living proof that the aspartame studies are incorrect because I have been a Diet Coke addict.
Aspartame is not bad for you.
Aspartame is good for you, as it turns out. I have been a Diet Coke addict since I was like 13 when my best friend Megan's mom, Mrs. Dally, shout out Mrs. Dally, got me addicted. And it's been the longest love affair of my life and will continue hopefully until moments before my death.
I don't want to disrupt that for you because I really do enjoy the love of it and what it does for you.
Yes.
There's nothing better than having it on ice. In my personal opinion, like I'm like a pourer of glass or like a fountain drink Diet Coke
McDonald's Diet Coke is the best. We all know that.
It is.
Other than that, though, I would say a can that's been in the fridge 10 to 14 days. No ice. It's fine. It's a normal level of
I haven't had it like that in a
obsession.
while. I'm going to
Really
this holiday
good.
season.
Yeah.
100%.
Throw it in the back of your fridge and let it get real crispy.
Nice.
Yes,
okay.
that's
done
the key.
And done.
Yes. So anyways, if aspartame did kill you, I'd be dead. So
you're good.
Dr. Vicky says it's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Noted. 2026. Thank you, Vicky, for that. I'm ready for it with my Diet Coke. That's for sure.
Perfect.
Next time I'll bring that. I wish I knew. I should have asked you.
Please. Water, it's good for you, allegedly.
We're balancing.
So it's fine.
We're balancing it out today. But we're nearing the end of the year, as we're saying, you know. What is like your biggest, maybe like pop culture fave moment of 2025?
I mean, I have to admit that I'm a Swiftie.
Yes. I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, no, I'm a Swiftie. So this year has been
the year
mind-blowing for those of us who have been fans for, 17 years.
So from the beginning, you were a fan?
Pretty much.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, this year I think we've gotten more insight into Taylor as a person, literally, than we've ever had before.
Totally.
Like, I still think about the 2-hour FaceTime we had with our best friend, Taylor Swift, and her soon-to-be fiance and new brother-in-law.
Yes.
I still can't wrap my head around it months later. It was the most weirdly intimate conversation that the entire world got let in on.
It was so weird. I watched it live, and I often wouldn't tune into something like that because I'm like, oh, I'll just watch it later. It's like on there, whatever. I was so intrigued, and I was like watching it like a kid in a candy store. And to hear and see, for me, it was like a lot of body language too between the two of them. I was like, oh, they are really great together.
They're so into each. I never bought into the like, this is a PR relationship thing. I was like, no, they're both. What, Taylor Swift is sad she's not more famous? Like, what's the point of the PR relationship for her? But I was just like, it's like watching that one. This is such a parasocial thing to say, but it's like watching your one friend who is like, been so successful in all the areas of her life except for love. And then all of a sudden they find someone and it's like all the great things you were obsessed with about them. Finally, someone else sees that and you're like, I'm so happy for you. And that's how I felt about Travis and Taylor.
I love that. Let's recap the relationship for a second.
Okay.
So they met in the summer of 2023, which isn't that long ago. So it's been 2.5 years. And he tried to give his number to her at her concert as she's touring.
Which is a baller move.
Let's is a baller move. The balls that it takes to not only actually do that, but also like admit to people that you did that.
And not
he doesn't
only
have to tell that story.
Right. Not only admit that you did it, admit that you failed at trying to do it,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's not like, oh yeah, I got her my number. It was a cool move. I'm a cool guy. It's like, yeah, I tried and I got shut down hard. Her entire team was like, get the fuck out of here, tall guy.
Yeah, totally.
And then you go on the podcast and you're like, I'm going to try again. I'm going to shoot my shot internationally
Says it out loud,
on this podcast.
manifests it. It's crazy. I feel like, and maybe this is a stretch, but the world had a bit of a play in getting them together. So you were
Swifties are 100% responsible for this
100%
relationship.
responsible.
We
Okay.
have all been manifesting
Yes,
this for her
yes.
for so long.
And that podcast blew up so that it could get to her.
100%. Also, you cannot discount, regardless of how like woo-woo you are on a scale of woo-woo.
I'm pretty woo-woo, I'm
from
not
like
gonna lie.
granola to like I hired an Etsy witch. You have to admit that the good juju of like, what, 1 billion fans worldwide at this point? You cannot fight that level of good juju, even if everyone's just putting out like 1% good juju for you to work it out.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That you know what?
Right?
I love that outlook. That's nice. When you have people that are rallying around you. Like,
I thought it would mean that his football team would win forever, to be honest. And it
this
turns
season
out,
is not very
it did not.
good.
We really
You know
we
what,
let
though?
go of the juju for the
I
football.
believe, and maybe this sounds really bad.
Okay.
In every relationship, one couple is winning at a time, not together.
Ooh, interesting.
It's like, one person has their moment and is shining, and right now it's her.
It is her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it will happen for him.
Maybe, except for maybe he's retiring. He's old now.
He's not that old. He's like, what, 35?
Yeah, but he's a football player. That's
Yeah, it's
ancient
true.
for football.
He's got his podcast. He doesn't even really need it. But I feel like he's going to try for a couple
I feel
more.
like he can't. Listen, as a sports expert, I just feel like sports people,
Health
the
and sports expert.
players, Dr. Vicky who loves sports, the sports people don't want to go out on like the bottom. I think
they don't.
I just
You
saw
have to win.
Yes, I just saw a thing that said this is like the first year in like 14 or 15 years that
over
they
a
haven't made the
decade.
playoffs.
I asked my dad.
Yeah, so that's bad. That's like the worst they've ever been. So you can't go out at the worst you've ever been.
He's got to come back for at least another season.
Patrick, his buddy, hurt his knee now. He's going to need him next year.
I know.
So, take the summer, bud. You're going to have to stay in really good shape for one more year.
Well, I think the plans are that they're going to get married allegedly in August.
I thought it was June that they bought the wedding date for.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Even sooner, which I'm here for.
I'm here for all of it.
All of it. In Rhode Island?
Yes. She has her giant mega mansion there that she wrote Last Great American Dynasty about. And that is allegedly where they're getting married. But there's a giant hotel kind of just down the street from her that they allegedly rented out the entire thing to put all the guests there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there was already a wedding scheduled, and they basically paid the bride to move her
to take the date? Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. Can you, first of all, if Taylor Swift approached me and was like, can I buy your date? I would be like, first of all, I will give it to you. I am honored that you would ask.
You could buy me if you wanted to.
You can buy my fiance. You can buy my family. You can buy anything you want, Taylor Swift. I would really only want to go to their wedding. I'd be like, you can have it all. You don't even have to pay me. I want to come to the wedding.
I would negotiate that too.
Right? She's already said it's going to be a giant wedding.
Would be like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Right? And I'll sign whatever NDA you want.
Yeah.
I'll be cool. Don't worry. Take my phone. We can be in it.
I
just want to come. Can you imagine the celebrities that are going to be at that wedding?
I was just going to say to you, who do you think is going to be there? Do you think Selena will be a
bridesmaid? There's no
bridesmaid?
Question.
What kind of dress do you think she's going to wear? I think it's going to be very whimsical.
I agree. I think it will be
like wildflower-esque, whimsical.
I think it's going to be very folklore.
Yes.
Yeah, like fairy in a forest.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, I think she's going to have a whole bunch, right?
Yeah,
she changed clothes at Selena's wedding. So at her own wedding, I hope it's basically like the Eras tour. Every 15 minutes, it's like we're in a new era of the wedding. This is my new dress.
I know. You know what? I kind of hope for that too. Do you think she'll do a Vogue thing and blow it up in that way? Because I would really love that.
I would. If they want to do an entire docuseries on the wedding, if they just want to live stream it. We could donate all the money, like pay like $100 to get into the live stream. We'll donate it all to charity.
I would.
100%.
Are we crazy for saying that though?
No, let's just put it out there. We'll manifest it.
Because that would be really cool.
It'd be so cool. There's no way she would.
I don't think so. I feel like she'd want that to be intimate.
I mean, they could do an edited version afterwards, right? Cut out all the really like intimate private parts.
Yeah, and just do like a little sizzle reel.
Just like a 2 to 4 hour long sizzle reel of the wedding. That's all I want.
What do you think of the Eras tour? The behind the scenes doc.
Okay, so we have 2 episodes out right
now. Which
I'm
dying. When are they more?
I think weekly.
Oh,
but
I hate
it's
that.
Actual torture. I've seen the first 2. I watched them at like 6:30 in the morning on Friday. I would watch 100 episodes of this.
Me too.
I started crying. I clocked the time.
I too.
1 minute and 12 seconds in, I started crying and I basically didn't stop for the 2 episodes. It's so...
she's amazing. You know
she's
what?
She's amazing.
I will say, I wasn't a diehard Swiftie.
Yep.
I always respected her as an artist, and I think she's super talented, but I was never kind of like, she's my favorite person.
Right.
Having said that, this really does reveal a whole other side of, I have the utmost respect for how she, not only like her creativity and drive, but also the way that she treats people, which is just like human, you know, it sounds so ridiculous because it's like that should be a standard, but amongst a lot of people in that world, as you know,
at that level,
people are not like that.
No, they are not like that at all. And like, I notice in the language that she uses when she talks about people on her team, like even her mom and her brother, who I didn't realize are like official members of her team. I didn't know that
either.
I didn't know either. And she talks about how they work with her, not for her. Mm-hmm. And that seems like such a small thing, but think of all the people, you know, your low-level manager in corporate world probably says you work for them not with them.
Oh, yeah.
And she is the most famous person in the world, maybe. Top 3, top 5. And she is saying, like, we're a team and I can't do this without you. Yeah. Like, you're as important to this as I am. What I loved was her talking about the dancers.
And how that's when I started crying.
Yes, when they cast them all and how she wanted them to be representative of, like, real people in the world and her fans, but also how excited she was for them to pull focus from her and how she wanted them to pull focus from her.
She said this line. It goes, I think about the moment that you decided that dancing was your calling. No. When they're like in a circle and they're doing
this is when I started crying.
Me too. This is when I
think
of
you guys as little kids or as old people. What?
Who says that?
No, it's actually bananas.
Like it was so thoughtful and intentional, and she is like, there is no ego there.
None.
For a girl who should have the most ego.
Which is so, I want to say surprising, but I guess it's not surprising. It's just, it's kind of amazing.
It's really amazing.
Can I brag for a moment?
Yes, please.
I got to meet her once.
I was going to ask you.
Thank you.
When, where, tell me the story.
It was before the Reputation tour.
Okay.
It was a meet and greet. And like, I've been lucky enough to go to a handful of meet and greets over the years. And usually you go in, it's like 12 and a half seconds, the entire experience, right? You go in, you shake a hand, you take a picture, out you go. So that is for like people 1/100th as famous as Taylor. So when we're lining up to see Taylor, I'm like, okay, well, if they have 12 seconds for me, she's going to have 2.5 milliseconds for me. So like, get ready for the picture. I was going in with my friend. We were like, listen, if we get one picture and we both have to be in it, we'll put her in the middle. We won't be mad at each other when we crop each other out. Like, we understand we're not going to get individual pictures. Like, this is the way it is. We go in. I still can't wrap my head around it all these years later. I'm like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. Like, trying to be my coolest self. I'm like, ready to take the picture. And she's like, no, let's chat. And I'm like, sorry, what's happening? What's happening? Is there acid in this room? What do you mean, let's chat? 5-minute conversation with us.
No way.
I still remember it. Was it my first time seeing a tour? What was my favorite song? What did I think about the album? Then we ended up talking about Amal Clooney randomly because like we were there for like 5 minutes just chatting, and my friend had yellow nails and she commented on them and she was like, I was inspired by Amal Clooney. And then we were like, isn't Amal Clooney the best, coolest person that's ever lived on the face of the planet? We were like all in agreement. Yeah, she is. Then it was like, you can absolutely take individual pictures. Come, let's pose. Do you want to take another one? Like literally I still cannot make it make sense. And that is how she was with everyone. And
That's
listen,
so cool.
people talk about like they fake it for the cameras or whatever. There was nothing fake about it.
Yeah.
Like that, if that was fake, then she is a better actress than Meryl Streep. And I think the one thing even the most hardcore Swifties can agree on is that our girl is not that great of an actress. We have seen her her cinematic attempts.
Yeah.
And she is, you can't be the best at everything.
No, you can't.
So I don't believe it was fake at all. She was so genuine and authentic and lovely. And also, can I tell you this? You think you understand how pretty she is?
She
is
flawless.
Stunningly beautiful in person.
I will say, I have to ask, because when I saw them on the podcast together, I'm like, literally, she doesn't have a single bloody crease.
No, not
in her
one.
face.
Now listen,
But,
I think she does have really
good
lighting.
She's got to have work. Like, please tell me, Vicky, that
they brought in the good lighting for New Heights that day. Like, Tree Payne was not like, yeah, we're going to let your one ring light from Amazon do this, Travis. They were like, the real lights are coming in.
It was insane. I'm like, I don't think there's a filter on this.
No.
But her face is flawless.
Her face was pretty flawless in real life, too. I can't lie to you. Also, so tall.
Yeah.
So tall and like wearing giant heels on top of it. Because when we took our picture, I was like, oh, I'm 5'5". And I was like, I'm like a little tiny person beside you. Like, this is incredible. So gorgeous, so lovely. Like, just everything you could have ever imagined she'd be.
I'm so happy.
And can I also say this? Also, first of all, thank you for letting me just come on a podcast and talk about my best fake friend, Taylor Swift,
anytime,
for 45
you know
minutes.
that. You can do this anytime.
So normal, which is so weird considering she lives the least normal life at this point.
Totally.
But I think that I have a personal theory. People pit her and Beyonce against each other so often, and I think it's so bizarre. I don't even... I almost think of them as apples and oranges.
100%.
Like they're so different, not only in the kind of music that they do and the kind of performing that they do, but also just in the persona that they've created around their art. And I think of Beyonce, like, listen, there's no question in terms of vocal capability.
Oh, she's
Beyonce has a better voice. Taylor Swift would be the first to say that. That's not like 100%. A secret. Also a better dancer, obviously.
We know that.
Taylor has gotten so much better, but like
better.
Beyonce
Mandy
could
Moore
be just a dancer.
Much better.
Unbelievable. They're so different, but I think of Beyonce as this like on a pedestal goddess.
Yeah.
That
is
like
honestly the epitome of a diva. Like
100%.
in every like worshiping way possible, you know?
Exactly. And even if one day I become Oprah famous, I will never get to go to Beyonce's house. Like we will never be on the level where Beyonce's like, hey, you want to come over for a drink? Yeah. Like it's never going to happen.
But with
Taylor Swift, I could not get one more ounce. Well, more famous than I am, which is 0 for the record.
It's not true.
No, it is. It's 0.
It's not true.
And I have a 1% chance of ending up at her house and hanging out one day. Right now, just as I am, because somehow she is still in the realm of, quote, normal people.
Yeah.
Despite being, you know, a billionaire and incredibly successful.
Well, I mean, and I like your chances because you have met before. You have photo evidence. Mm-hmm. You do work for SiriusXM. So there is, you know,
that's true.
Might be like an opening there.
Yep.
So I really like anticipate this happening in your future.
Thank you for putting that out there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying if they do want a correspondent for the wedding, I am available. I will sign any NDA you want. I will only reveal the secrets that you let me reveal. Yeah. I am very afraid of Tree Payne and would never want to end up on her bad side. But it's going to be an incredible wedding. I mean, getting to watch them has felt like the best rom-com that's never been written.
It truly is. And you know, I joke, but I feel like my heart, you know, over the years has turned a bit black because I'm jaded by love.
Yes. Well, you've been on the apps. Taylor's never been on the apps, so she got to keep her heart open. Yeah.
But it's like you're often told, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like, you know, these rom-coms are not real life.
Yeah.
And these fairy tales that you think exist don't actually happen. But like, to me, they are living proof of it happening.
100%. And also,
so I believe.
I believe too. When I was watching the podcast, at one point I was like, oh my God, I feel like my heart is growing like the Grinch. Like, I believe in love again. And then I was like, that's a lot. But I do kind of.
Yeah.
And also, you have to look at it. She has all the, like, knocks against her that society would say is going to make it impossible for you to find
her
a love like that, right?
The trust, the distance.
Absolutely. She's so successful.
The money.
There's no man she can date on earth who is going to be more successful than her in any field, right? So, like, all of these things that we think, like, that's going to be tough for her. And she found someone who not only is okay with it, but who openly, loudly celebrates how incredible she is and is not intimidated by it at all.
There is nothing sexier than that, Vicky. There is nothing hotter than that. Than a man that can see a woman for what she is and just freaking celebrate her and be her biggest cheerleader, rah. I'm a love loud kind of person. That's why. Like, I want it to be, I don't want you to just like text me. Like, I want you to like sing it, and I want you to post about it, and I want you to like show me that you support me.
Yes.
You know?
And he is out there loud and proud.
Yeah.
The head of the Taylor Swift fan club. And it's truly something to see.
It's really sweet.
It really
and they're
is.
doing it for the right reasons. It's not for, because some people do that for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
They love loud because they want the attention or whatever.
And it's like an insecurity thing. It's like, I don't really believe you love me, so I need you to declare it. They
bullshit
seem
and not healthy.
Yes.
But they seem like it comes from the most genuine place, which is why it's so beautiful to see.
Well, he's a human exclamation mark.
Yeah. He really is.
It's too much.
I met him once.
No, tell me.
Have I not told you the story?
I don't think so.
Actually, twice. And yeah, he is a handsome guy. He's a large man. Like
huge.
Very tall man.
Because he's like, what, like 6'5"?
Yeah, he's like a wide, big man.
Well, he's a football player.
You know? He's not like a model.
Right.
Narrow guy. But also lovely and likes to have a good time. So I
love that for
just
them.
Rooting for them all the way.
I just feel like their wedding's actually going to be really a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be like real fun. Again, not fake fun where you see pictures and videos and you're like, but then afterwards you're like, this wasn't fun at all.
Right. You're like, this was too fancy to be like really fun. I feel like it's
too stiff.
It's not going to be stiff.
I don't think so either.
And I also feel like, do you think she gets like all the best performers in the world to come and like, is Bruno Mars her wedding singer? Not that Bruno Mars is the best. I just feel like Bruno Mars has a real wedding vibe to him.
Totally. And I do love him. I would want to hire him as
100%.
well. That's a really good question of what artist or who she would bring
does
in.
Paul McCartney come and play their first dance because they're friends?
I could see that.
Do you call in every favor you ever could?
People are going to be offering their services just like we are.
Just like us.
People are going to be calling them being like, do you want me to play?
Right. Paul's like, I will reunite the Beatles. If you want me to, I will get half of the band back together for you. We will be there. Because, I mean, there's no one she couldn't ask.
Seriously.
You could have Celine Dion.
The world is your oyster, which, to be honest, I wouldn't really want to necessarily be her because that's very overwhelming and stressful.
Who do you think the wedding planner is?
Oh, probably the same one that does all the Kardashian
Mindy
parties.
Weiss?
Yes.
Yeah.
I imagine her.
I feel like it has to be.
She's the best in the biz.
Yeah.
She just did Selena's wedding as well.
Yeah, she does all the weddings.
And she also did actually Haley and Justin's wedding as well. So people felt weird about Selena using the same wedding planner. It's like no one gives a shit.
There's only one at that
Selena
level.
Cares. She just wants the best. People just want the best.
I do not understand the obsession people still have with Selena and Justin.
I think
they were
people
literal
were rooting
children
for them so hard, and they were little. So it's
I
like
was never rooting.
the concept of the fairy tale of young love turns into a happy ending.
Get out of here. They're both better on their own.
They are.
Get out of here.
Okay, so get rid of that. And
3 hours later, they moved on from Taylor Swift.
Let's do that segue.
Perfect.
To Selena and Benny Blanco.
I'm obsessed with them.
I'm obsessed with them. They met in June 2023. They started commenting on each other's Instagram. In October of 2025, that's when the post became in their feed.
Yeah.
And they got married this September.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to reproduce quite soon as well.
I hope they do if that's what they want. But I think Selena has said that because of her lupus, she probably needs to get a surrogate involved in having kids.
That's fine. They definitely just need to have babies.
I
Whether
agree.
they just seem like they would be the best parents. That's what I mean
agree
by that.
I love
However
that.
they do it. I hope so, because I think they would be great parents. They're also great together.
Yes.
Let's talk about this, because people feel a very,
people are jerks. We can just say it.
Okay, people are assholes.
People are assholes.
Because he's not as good looking as she is. I'll say it.
Okay. First of all, I don't think Benny Blanco is a bad looking guy in
I don't
any
think he's
way.
bad looking.
And also,
but I wouldn't date him.
Oh, really? All right, so the assholes are here in the room with us. Okay.
No, because you
have to be attracted. If he's not your type, he's not your type.
You have to. But maybe if I sat down with him, I would feel differently. Because I also think someone's personality can change and like make you see them differently. Because I've dated
100%.
I've dated a few guys where people are like, he's like not hot at all. Like, what do you see in him? I'm like, his personality is what has sold me on his visual.
Okay, I think very much like Taylor, Selena is in a tough category because, like, she's so successful in so many different ways. She's been through a lot. She has not necessarily had it easy. She's been famous since she was a little kid.
Yeah.
She's
gone through shit, too.
She's gone through shit. She has a chronic health condition that she's dealing with. Again, society would tell us she has all of these, like, knocks against her. She's not going to find the right guy. Benny Blanco shows up. First of all, many people do not understand how successful in his own right Benny Blanco is.
Super successful.
He is basically as successful as Selena, just on the music producing side of things. Like, if you look at the list of songs he has written and produced, it will blow your mind. So they're evenly matched there. Selena's stunningly beautiful.
She is.
Like, what are you going to do? Like, there are like 4 men on earth who are equally as attractive as her. It's unlikely that one of them is going to end up being the perfect match for her.
Yeah.
So that doesn't bother me at all. And what I love about Benny is he's done the work. Like, he adores her, and not the concept of Selena Gomez, like actually her. He talks about her and all of these. They always say, like, to be loved is to be seen, right? And he sees her for who she really is. I just saw him post. He had like 12 Christmas trees set up at their house for her as a surprise, all decorated. He has one in her glam room that's got all like little lipstick ornaments on it. And like like he got fake eyelash ornaments for this tree. And like, he loves her.
That's so thoughtful.
It's so thoughtful.
What guy in the real world would do that though, Vicky?
No guy. Maybe a rich guy who could like source it out to someone.
You're right.
I don't know. If you're a rich guy and you want to send me some Christmas trees, feel free to do so. And then I'll tell people who would do that in the real world. But I love that he talked about their first date and he didn't realize it was a date. Like, Selena made the move and was like, this is a date, sir. Yeah. And he was like, sorry, what? Selena Gomez is on a date with me? I thought we were just buddies. And I love that. I love that for him. I love it for her because she seems so happy and so grounded in the relationship. And I think we all saw her, very publicly date Justin Bieber. That seemed very tumultuous. Yes, they were young, very toxic. And this just seems so wholesome. Yeah. But like in a really sweet way. Not in like this is a fake Hallmark movie sort of way. Yeah. So I'm thrilled for them.
So don't rule out the average Joe. Is all that, not that he's average, but looking.
Yeah.
Average looking.
I think, listen, we're all going to get old.
Yeah.
Our looks are going to fade, right? Mm-hmm. If that is all you've got going for you, you're lasting maybe 12 months, right? Like, who knows? You get hit by a bus at any point in time. And then all of a sudden your face is smucked. Right?
Your face is smucked.
Your face is smucked, and then you're like, oh, I have no personality. Yeah. Great. Benny Blanco has personality in spades. He has great curly hair. He is cute as a button. And
he's got good lips, too.
Yes.
He's got really big, juicy lips.
And he adores her. Yeah. And she's dated hot dudes who don't adore her. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Who I don't want to get out of here is Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet.
All right. Well, this is where we diverge. Go ahead.
This is so interesting. This relationship is fascinating to me. because I keep trying to figure it out, and I think it's the thing that I'll never figure out.
Right, because it makes no sense.
On the Kardashians, which I don't think will happen.
Never.
But I'm hopeful. They met in 2023.
Allegedly.
At a Jean-Paul Gaultier fashion show in Paris. And then in September 2023 is when they started stepping out together.
Okay.
So that was like concerts, the US Open, they were all over each other, SNL after parties, and then 2024 the Golden Globes,
right.
2025 Golden Globes, all over each other. And then this year it's been very mixed of are they together, aren't they together? But they just stepped out recently together.
They are officially
in a matching orange outfit.
Yeah.
For the premiere of, what was it?
Marty Supreme
in LA.
Yeah.
And they look very much together.
Very much. Yep.
Do we think that this is going to last?
No. Not even a little
really?
bit. I just can't make it make sense. You have Timothée Chalamet out there making these like very earnest speeches about like the art and the craft of acting and how he wants to devote his life to it. And for all intents and purposes, he has, and he's an incredible actor. I've actually seen Marty Supreme. He's excellent in it. It's very good. All of these things are the literal antithesis to everything a Kardashian is. And I don't say that as shade to the Kardashians. I love the Kardashians. But like the Kardashians have sold any art and craft and soul that they have for the money.
Yes.
Right? There is not a lot of like craft and art into the lip kits at this point. And I just can't make it make
Vicky
sense.
Is going down Savage Road.
I can't make it make sense. Like I believe it, I guess. I mean,
what? So do you watch the Kardashians?
I do.
Okay, so I think
Team Chloe, by the way.
Yeah, always. She's the best. She's my favorite.
From day one.
Most real, down to earth. But there is something like about Kylie that has been quite revealing in the last, I'd say, like few years, where she's a little bit more reserved. You can tell she's like shy. She's taken out her fillers. Like I think he's bringing her back to like a little bit of real.
But I don't know if I like that for her. Like I want Kylie to be who she wants to be, whether that's like lip kit Kylie filled to the max,
but
boobs
she
out.
Seems happy.
Is she or is she? I don't know. I just don't buy it. I want her to be happy. I want him to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. Yeah. But it feels like she is changing into what he wants her to be because they're such an odd match.
Interesting.
Right? Like he needs like a cool girl, indie actress, New York vibes. That's
totally who I imagine him being with, not her. Like
and now I feel like she's trying to become that. Right. Like she's Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. Jessica Rabbit can't put on a beanie and like, some wide leg jeans and boots and like stomp around the West Village.
Yeah.
It can't make it make sense. So no, I don't see them working out long term. But also, listen, opposites attract sometimes. Like
sometimes
maybe,
it works.
But I mean, then
apparently
you're taking
I read the headline somewhere. It was like they share a lot of family. Like they're both very close to their families.
Okay.
So maybe that's like the commonality.
Maybe. But like it's not like lots of people are close to their families.
It makes sense, Vicky.
It does. I don't think we can. I think we just have to accept it as one of those things where it's like, I don't know why, but apparently for now it works.
Well, another thing that doesn't make sense that I cannot support, here I'm going down that road now, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
You can't support it.
Oh, I hate it. It makes me ill.
Was it the picture of them making out where he's only wearing jeans on the yacht? Is that who wears jeans on a yacht? First of all,
all of it. It seems like the most phony PR stunt I have ever seen.
No, I think it's true love.
But listen to this timeline.
Okay.
Justin announced his separation back in 2023 of August with Sophie.
Really?
Trudeau.
That's so much longer ago than I thought it was.
Ago. Me too. Okay. That's why I looked this up. Katy Perry announced her separation, divorce from Orlando in July of 2025.
Yeah.
July 28th.
Yep.
So
that's not very long.
It's not very long. Just doing the math here. She's seen at a dinner date in Canada with Justin. Now, I will say, I know they probably were on the outs for months and months and months, but then to choose to choose to be seen in a public place because you know you are a celebrity, you have all the security and control to be undercover if you really wanted to be.
Sure.
For you to make that sort of statement and choose to be seen the same month that you announced your divorce.
Yeah. It was on purpose.
As fuck.
Okay, but let's just rewind. Now.
And I love Katy Perry. I'll just say that. I'll put that out there too.
So
I don't
let's
love him.
pretend that Katy is our friend. Like our actual friend, because we're friends with Katy Perry. Her husband, they're getting a divorce. First of all, she's reached the peak of her career. She's an astronaut now. At the peak of her career, her husband is like, babe, we're breaking up. I can't handle how high you've flown anymore. They break up, fine. He then goes to Jeff Bezos' wedding in Italy and is like hitting on every woman there with Tom Brady, allegedly.
Yeah, I believe
very
that.
publicly. I believe it so easily. Like, it's the most like divorced dad energy from those two that I've ever imagined. It's just like, hey, I'm Tom Brady. I used to throw a ball.
Yeah.
The sports people are gonna kill me.
No, it's true.
And then that goes public. You're like, you've got no one on the burner. You know, you've got no one to kind of fight back with. There are still feelings because you've only been publicly separated for a month at this point. If you had the opportunity to go on a very public date with a former prime minister who is also deeply good looking, your girlfriends would be like, you go to the most public restaurant that you look fantastic. You get a picture, like all of it. You would for sure do it. And I kind of love that they did like the first date where it was like, oh my God, or maybe it's just a business meeting. Maybe they're like working on a charity thing together. People have dinner. And then it was like the pictures on the yacht and everybody was like, what in the world? Yeah. But even still, I was like, well, this is clearly just like a very quick fling or something, right? And then the Paris pictures. Her birthday, that red dress. He looks phenomenal. I know. She looks phenomenal. They look phenomenal. It was her 41st or 42nd
together. Birthday. And I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Literally, it was almost... nothing will ever compare, but it was close-ish to like Princess Diana's revenge dress. Those pictures, you can't compare. Listen, sacrilege, I know, but like if you were looking for revenge, who has won the Katy Perry Orlando Bloom breakup right now? Katy Perry.
Until Orlando steps out with like probably.
I think at best we're looking at like unknown 24-year-old supermodel.
It's going to be like a Leo
And then
scenario.
you're like, it's a little bit sad, Orlando. There's nothing sad about this for Katy Perry.
No, nothing
Katy
sad
Perry
for
is
her.
like, listen.
I just hope he doesn't screw her over. I'm concerned for her. I don't trust that man at all. I don't want to get political here.
Right.
But I don't trust that man is all that I will say.
Politics aside, internationally famous.
For
classically
being a
good
doofus.
looking. He's definitely had his doofus moments. There's no question. But now he's like taking her to like meet the prime minister of Japan and things. And like someone asked me the other day if she was like our first lady. And I was like, that's not how anything works here. And also, he's not the prime minister here. You know that, America, right?
Yeah.
But also, maybe she is the first lady of Canada. Maybe.
You know what? I really do love Sophie.
I know. I love Sophie too.
Like I
That's
really
the
respect
problem.
and love her. Katy is like cool, but Sophie is like
Sophie's real.
It's, as you said, comparing apples to oranges.
It is, but I've got to guess that Sophie's pretty happy.
Oh, I think she thinks I dodged, like, this is, good for you, bud.
Right. Have a great time with Katy Perry.
Yeah, go do your thing.
Yeah, you do you.
And
I'll
Sophie
be at
probably
home.
Thinks Katie's going to drop him. They went,
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone's ending that relationship, I definitely think it would be her.
I think we know for a fact this is probably not a long-term love match.
I would be shocked if it did become that.
As would I. More shocked than Timothée and Kylie.
But I wouldn't put it past her to be like, let's get married. Like, don't you think she's capable of doing?
I do think they're both like could be swept up in the moment.
Yeah.
Like there is a world in which she says like, let's get married. And Justin Trudeau is like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally. Scary thought.
I mean.
Scary thought.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Unlikely, but not impossible.
Fair.
We'll see.
Something I'm really sad about, and turning this into like a sad wah wah.
Yeah.
Kelce Ballerini and Chase.
Yeah.
I love Kelce Ballerini.
Yes.
I have been a fan of hers.
As have I.
Chase, I never watched him.
Outer Banks.
Yeah.
You weren't.
I never hopped on that bandwagon.
Okay.
I know he was the smoldering man on that show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole cast is really beautiful on that show.
Correct.
And they were together for, since January 2023. So
yeah.
A couple of years. And at the end of it, it was like a quote unquote couldn't make it work, both traveling and arguing. In November, they were seen holding hands in Croatia, I think it was, trying to make it work.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nope, I'm blocked, onwards and upwards. And then she released and teased her album coming out in March and released the song I Live in Parks, which to me was indicative of the breakup. Yeah. Like, I think it was the man that couldn't grow up and properly commit. Okay. And she wants a husband and a family and kids, and he was just not there. And so it ended.
I think we definitely know from the album that she is looking to settle down and at least have kids. You know, whether she's married or not, that seems to be really important to her and fair enough.
Yes.
How old is Kelce Ballerini at this point? Early 30s?
I think she's younger than me. I'm 34, and I think she's younger than me.
You're just a tiny little baby.
Oh, I'm not.
No, you are. I'm like the crypt keeper
You're
compared
not.
to you.
Stop
No,
it.
I am.
You're not.
Okay. So first of all, Kelce, you still have time. Like, we do not need to like rush into the next man because this is the danger time.
And such a public divorce prior to that it
know.
stings. I
100%.
I think I almost cried when I heard the news. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sad.
I think we all hoped post-divorce she and Chase seemed to get together and work so well that it was like, oh, this is so great. Like, you went through the hard divorce, but it's all worked out for the best. And like, this will work. And her career took off to kind of a new stratosphere. And you were like, yes, all the good things are happening for Kelce.
Yeah.
Okay. It turns out they haven't, not with Chase, which is a bummer. But this is my concern. Being crypt keeper age, I have seen many an early 30s woman do this, where you break up with the person you thought you were going to marry.
Yeah.
You were ready. We're getting engaged in the next 6 months. I'm popping out a couple of kids. We're doing it. Like, we're in. You break up with them for whatever reason, and some internal panic switch flips, and you're like, I'm out of time. I'm out of time to have a baby. I'm too old to get married. Like, all these things. And whatever human man crosses your path next,
is the
you
one.
are just like, this is the one. We're getting married. Put a baby in me. And it's stop.
Not.
It never works.
Oh.
It will only make you feel better for like 12 to 18 months. And then you'll be like, oh no, I married a stranger man and now we have a baby together. And I have to be involved with him for the rest of my life, even if we end up getting divorced. So I would just say to Kelce, the world is your oyster. Freeze your eggs, girl. I'm sure you already have. I'm sure someone on your team was smart enough to tell you to do that a few years ago.
That she has.
So like, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You have all the time in the world. Take it from a crypt keeper, okay? You are so young right now, actually. There is no need to panic. Someone, she's so lovely and so great.
I know.
Someone equally lovely and great. The Travis to her Taylor is out there.
Yeah.
Who will like loudly support her and love her and think she's great. And if he needs to travel on the road with her for them to be together in all the parks, then he will.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe in that.
I do too.
I hope she does too.
Yes. And here's the other part, which is if she really, really wants to have kids and she doesn't want to wait any longer,
she can do it.
She can do it on her own.
If anyone can do
She's
it,
got lots of money.
She's got resources.
Exactly. So, girl, you want to have a baby, have a baby.
That's true.
Knock it out of the park on your own.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get weird.
Okay, I love it.
Really weird.
Okay.
Sydney and Scooter. Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun, the strangest couple to announce that they're a couple, in my opinion, in 2025. And not just because of their age difference of 28 and 44. That doesn't even bother me. It's just the weirdness that he's been divorced since 2022. He has 3 kids. And she broke off her engagement to a businessman Jonathan Davino in March after 7 years together.
Yeah.
But like, here's the thing. Scooter Braun has a terrible reputation.
He's basically a supervillain.
Everybody hates him.
Correct.
Like so many artists have left him, including
all
Ariana
of
Grande,
the artists.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
The whole drama with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, he
and her
represents no
albums.
one, to be clear.
So like, how is that not a red flag in a relationship to want to date someone like that? I don't understand.
It is a red flag. It's
But
a
she's
terrifying
choosing
flag.
to just ignore it?
Poor Sydney Sweeney. Her career, the advice she is getting.
She's gotten all over the map.
I don't know if she like fired her team and she's just asking ChatGPT for advice these days, but every decision she makes is psychotic. Like, if you start with the American Eagle disaster.
Yeah, that was bad.
Which
that was bad.
I never, listen, we don't know what happened
She looked
there.
great.
She's always going to look great. She's gorgeous. That's an objective fact. Whatever happened there with that messaging, do I find it hard to believe that of the thousands of people that would have had eyes on that messaging before it went out between American Eagle and her team and lawyers and all, that not a single person was like, hey guys, I don't know if this is a reach, but could this be interpreted in a pro-eugenics Nazi sort of way? And if there's even a 1% chance that it could, do we maybe want to tweak the language? Do I believe that not anybody said that? No, I don't. They knew. So fine, you choose to lean into that. That's not for me.
Yeah.
I don't love that. But if you're going to do it, at least have the balls to like do it. And then it blows up. She says nothing. Months go by. She says nothing.
Yeah.
She finally talks to GQ about it, I think. And I've seen the clip of the reporter. The reporter was trying to help her out. It was clearly arranged ahead of time. We know how these things work.
Yeah.
You don't get to ask about something like that without having permission. She opens it up for her to say whatever, prearranged soundbite she has. Apologize, whatever you want to do. And she goes with like, I just like jeans. I wear jeans. I wear jeans every day. And I just was like, I like jeans. What? Who? Why would you let them ask if that was going to be your answer?
Not even acknowledging, like.
Not right.
Yeah, or apologizing.
All you have to say is,
like, it
was obviously never my intention for that to be the messaging.
Yeah.
It didn't occur to us, and I'm mortified that it didn't occur to us.
Yeah.
I'm heartbroken that people were hurt by it.
But I just love the jeans.
But I love jeans. You could even merge them. I wear jeans every day.
I'm trying to help her
I just
out.
wanted to wear jeans.
Yeah.
But do something, anything better than what she did. And then all of a sudden she has a new movie coming out, The Housemaid.
Have you read the book?
I have not read the book, but I've actually seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it as I say that.
Is it good? Can you say, is it good or bad?
I had not read the book, so it was a surprise to me, the movie. I enjoyed it.
I'm going to watch it. I purposefully actually bought the book knowing the movie was coming out.
Yes.
I always like to read the book first because I actually think they're often better than movies.
Almost exclusively better.
And I like being imaginative.
Yeah.
And then I also knew who the cast was when I got the book. So I'm like envisioning the characters in my brain.
Amanda Seyfried is unbelievable.
She is unbelievable.
She's unbelievable.
I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And I like imagine the characters in these roles. And anyway, the actors are in these roles. And I'm very much looking forward to this film.
Yeah. I will say no more because I fear I am under NDA.
And if you haven't, you go buy the book and read the book first. I still encourage you to read the book. I think I'm
going to read the book
it's
for
really
sure.
Good.
I am also going to say, though,
you
do get to enjoy the big plot twist in the theater if you haven't read the book.
Yes.
That you don't see it. Yes. I did not see it coming.
I mean, in the book, I didn't either. Okay. I will say that. They hit you and it's...
Right.
Whoa.
I was confused about some things. I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, I get it. I'm on board. Now that the movie's coming out, she's put out a statement about it while also dating Scooter Braun, who I've got to assume is advising her in some unofficial capacity.
Oh, I imagine he's going to take control and manipulate her. And maybe that's his end game with her, actually, now that you say that.
Yes, because
he has
no real
he does
clients.
this with women,
yes.
specifically. So he's going to start doing this with her in her career.
Because she had her movie Christy that was supposed to be her big, like,
Apparently
I'm
it was
more than a
awful. I never saw
bombshell.
it.
I'm this fantastic actress. It bombed in a broke records for bombing
No
sort
way.
of way. Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did not. No. She plays a
Yeah.
boxer.
She gained a bunch of weight for the role, took it
Yeah.
seriously, trained the whole nine.
You know, I just don't know that we have ever seen anybody take the beginnings of a promising career and so openly flush them down the toilet for no reason.
I think she was, I know she's seen as a sex symbol, especially from like Euphoria.
Yep.
And then continuously the roles have, reflected that sort of thing, whether it be in White Lotus or anything else that she's done. So I think, the intention was there to take on a serious role, be seen as differently.
Absolutely.
I think the timing of the ad didn't help the movie. I think she didn't have enough buildup to really take on a role like that. There wasn't a break. Normally when you have a role like that, you take like a year of silence.
Yep.
You're undercover. No one sees you. She's still too seen and known that it's like, did you really take this role seriously?
And at this point, I think she's more known for her off-screen situation, right? Between the people she's dated, between the controversies that she has waded into. If we know you more for that than your actual work because it's so early in your career, I don't think you're setting yourself up for success.
No.
And now you're dating Scooter Braun.
It's going to kill her career.
What are you doing?
But maybe this movie will help her. Do you think it will help her?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to hurt her
She's
in
not
any
bad.
way. She's not bad in it at all. Yeah.
Well, she's a good actor.
She is totally solid in this movie. You got to get it together, girl.
It's unfortunate.
Get it together. You're
Get it
throwing
together.
it away, the career.
Get it together.
Scooter Braun. Really? Come on.
It's not good.
It's like dating Thanos. Like, don't do that.
Just don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Okay, some other sad news to report.
Ugh.
In 2025, we have the end of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman.
I'm kind of heartbroken about this one.
Well, yeah, so they met in 2005.
Yeah, they've been together like almost 20 years.
A long time. They've tackled rehab, cheating rumors, Oscar noms, Grammy noms. They have 2 daughters. They were engaged 1 year after dating and then tied the knot like shortly after in 2006.
Yeah.
And now they're no more.
Bum, bum, bum.
What do you think that is? I always found them an odd pairing, honestly. But when I see them supporting one another at like the like any sort of red carpet or anything like that, I always felt like, oh, so sweet. Happy for them.
Yes. Listen, if Nicole is happy, we're all happy.
I love
right?
Nicole.
I love Nicole. We all watched her
I
escape Tom Cruise.
I know.
And we were all thrilled for her, I think, when she found Keith Urban and they, seemed to be such a match so quickly and had kids and all of that. What has gone wrong? Well, I have theories.
Tell me.
Okay. Nicole Kidman, when they got married, which was very quick, so we'll pretend that's the beginning of their relationship. She was famous, but she was not the level that she is now famous.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
She has really been on an upward trajectory for the last 20 years to like mega A-list superstar.
For sure.
Build me a new shelf for all of my Oscars level.
She's like, and I hope I don't get yelled at. I think she's on par with like a Meryl Streep of legacy and acting and like what that looks like.
I think she is on her way to it. She's not there yet, but she is on her way.
But on her way.
Yeah, she is on her way.
Yes.
Keith Urban, at the same time, has had a very steadily successful career.
For sure.
But it has not necessarily followed the same kind of growth trajectory that hers has. His growth was kind of pre-Nicole, and he is now like a legacy country artist that is incredibly successful.
And is on American Idol.
Oh, yeah. Did a few seasons of American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I think much like Reese and Ryan, jealousy became an issue.
Oh.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I could see that.
Right?
I could totally see that.
Keith Urban is an artist who tours every single summer without fail. New album or not, he's out there. A lot of country artists do, so it's not unusual in any way. And he's selling out big venues. Like, good for him. You should tour every summer if you can do that.
If you can.
But I think where she just continues to kind of explode, like project after project. And there are all these memes, right, about how she never stops working.
Yeah.
As soon as she's done something, she starts something
Yeah.
new because I think she really likes working, right? She likes the art and the craft of it.
And she's great at it.
And she's fantastic. And also, strike while the iron's hot, right? Like, your momentum doesn't last forever. Just ask Sydney Sweeney. So you got to get out there while you can. And I think probably there's a lot of time that they've spent apart because of his tour, because of her working constantly. And I think probably at a certain point, he started to get resentful of being known outside the country world as Mr. Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Right? All those clips surfaced when they started getting divorced, when it became public, of him in different interview scenarios being asked about Nicole and him getting like a little edgy about it and not really being a fan. And that's just part of the game if you're married to someone that famous, right?
In my opinion, too. I'm sorry. Like, you shouldn't have ego when it comes to your partner. Like, I would be like raving about my partner if I was asked in an interview, because that's what you do. You support one another. And especially because, not that they're in the exact same world, but you know what I mean, of fame and whatnot, that it seems a bit like egotistical to think that you wouldn't be asked
100%.
And asshole that you're not happy to talk about her.
Right. Especially if it's like, listen, I get it's your interview about your music. Nobody's making that into
Who's inspiring the music? I want to know, Vicky.
That's an excellent point.
Right? It's a valid question.
Yeah. I mean, I hope Nicole Kidman. I mean, now that they're divorced, that seems like a dangerous question to ask.
Who knows?
But let's hope it was Nicole Kidman. But here's what I can't wrap my head around. They get divorced. Rumors come out that he is perhaps involved with a very young guitarist on his team who is new to the team.
That is so typical of a man. Like, so typical.
She has said, this isn't true. Fair enough. Maybe it's not. He also let go of 2 people on his team who have been with him for like 25 years.
Interesting.
That's a big move to make at this point in your career. Because, like, those people are not only a member of your team, they're family at this point.
Oh, I bet you shit went down. That screams that.
Right. It screams red flag. Yeah. Something's happening here. Yeah. Too much change at once.
Trying to mitigate the loud PR that would come out of that.
Yes. And then you look up and he's performing at a private benefit at Mar-a-Lago.
Weird.
Singing Pink Pony Club?
No.
I
didn't see
make
that.
Sense.
Oh, that's weird.
It was for like some Australian billionaire who was like throwing an event and he was like the private entertainment.
Interesting.
But like, why? Why are you, even if I'm not saying, Keith Urban is MAGA, whatever. I'm not saying that. We don't know that. But the optics of performing at Mar-a-Lago right now. So why would you open yourself up to that?
To someone, or he wants to meet someone wealthy in the room. Maybe it was something like
his
that.
New Nicole Kidman, his new sugar mama.
Totally, could be.
Maybe
could be. People do that. People will put themselves in certain scenarios because of like a social advancement, not necessarily like a career thing, and then really not think of not
the implications,
what that looks like.
I don't know. But it bums me out.
I'm rooting for Nicole. I hope she finds another love. Like a really handsome, suave.
We don't need to root for her. She's
maybe
killing
like a Brit or something.
I feel like she would do really well with a European man too. But remember when she and Lenny Kravitz were engaged?
Yes. That was a long
time ago. That was pre-Keith.
Yeah. That was an odd pairing.
It was an odd pairing, but also it kind of worked
great.
in my head. Like, because they're both like eccentric in that like very talented artist sort of way.
Yes.
Both stunningly beautiful.
Oh my God. Yes.
She and Zoe Kravitz are really good friends now after Big Little Lies. So I feel like we can make this happen again. And I feel like
He's
might be
right?
I think so. Apologies if you're Lenny Kravitz's girlfriend and I don't know about you. Nicole Kidman might be coming for your man.
He probably has several girlfriends, and he can.
We've all seen Lenny in the leather pants. He can have as many girlfriends as he wants. Yeah. I think that's great revenge to be like, I'm going back to Lenny, who is a rock star
like
with a
the
capital
ultimate
R.
rock star, who is also like, I might argue, like the top 10 most handsome men in Hollywood.
Without question.
Like, for sure.
I also think I would like to see Nicole end up with like this is going to be a silly thing to say, but
Say
like
it.
the male Amal Clooney.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know who that
her
is.
with like, I don't know, not maybe a businessman, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a worldly.
Yeah, like who's
give
running
back.
the UN?
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Can we talk to him? Can we look at him? How good looking is he?
With a very sophisticated type like that.
Maybe
who's
the
like
prince,
a solid good human.
Maybe a prince to like a small country.
Yeah.
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 I just feel like she can only do better.
She can. And we want that for her.
I absolutely want it for her. And I want someone tall for her too.
I was just going to say, I imagine her with a much taller.
Yes. She needs the Taylor Swift glow up of getting to be, to live in your 5'11" supermodel glory and wear the heels. Yeah.
I mean, she always
and still be tiny.
Right?
Well, I don't think Tom Cruise let her because there's some
with
sensitivities there. With Keith, she always wore the heels.
Yeah. And so.
But let's not pretend. Over 20 years, I bet at least one comment was made. Like, you didn't want to go with the kitten heel instead of the full 6-inch. I'm just saying, I love a flat boot, you know.
For sure.
Try a sneaker, Nicole.
You're not wrong. You're not right. I could totally imagine that as they're
His hair had to keep getting bigger to just compete. And I just want her to be able to be like a tiny little fairy next to whoever she dates.
She deserves that.
Yeah. Maybe Travis Kelce has someone giant for her.
Maybe.
I feel like he knows almost exclusively giant men.
That's very true. It's a great assumption to have. And maybe, I could see also them like knowing one another and Nicole being invited to the wedding.
Absolutely. I also feel like I could see Nicole go almost like Cher-esque, like
with someone younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like creepy young, but like 35. Because how old's Nicole? Like mid-50s?
Probably.
I think mid-50s. Yeah. Like, or maybe like 40.
Yeah.
Like good looking, tall, successful in whatever like businessy world leader type thing he does.
Too much of an age thing I feel weird about.
Yeah, I do too. I'm
like, go, but also weird.
But I'm going to make a confession. I have a full double standard on it. I'm basically totally fine with it if the woman is older.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
It's
like really unfair.
Like that should be your son.
Yep. You could. Yep, it could. There is that.
I can't not see that when I see women with really young men.
I mean, obviously there's
like
a
he's
limit
got mommy
to like
issues
how
is the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah. And yet I'm still more comfortable with it than when it's like Bill Belichick and his girlfriend.
Because honestly, when you look at that, I just think you're dumb. You think she's with you for any other reason but your money? Like, how dumb are you?
Yeah.
You're old and dumb.
Age is supposed to bring wisdom. What's happening here, sir?
Not always. That's what we've learned.
What's happening here?
That's not the case.
Yeah, it's a fine line with the age thing, but I am more open to it. And that's not fair.
That's
it's just a
fine.
full double standard.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen, we all have a couple double standards that we cling to strongly.
I've got more than a couple, so it's fine. We've only touched on a couple of them today. That's what I'll say. Okay, Vicky, let's wrap it up with one more.
Okay.
Because I want to wrap it up on a really healthy, happy relationship.
Okay, I can't
that
wait.
I am rooting for. Jennifer Aniston and Jim Curtis, a.k.a. the hypnotist Jim. Yeah. Oh, my God. I could not be happier for Jennifer.
I know. I think we all root for her like she is our friend. She is the big sister I never had.
Friend. We grew up with
right.
her.
I want nothing but the best for her. She has dated so many men.
So many bad men.
Right. Who have like kind of terrible reputations now for being like terrible womanizer types.
Literally,
Sean
Mayer, Brad Pitt, Justin Theroux. Well, they were married.
They were married.
Who else has she been linked to? A few others.
It's the John Mayer times that I really remember.
I love that man as an artist. I think he is beyond talented, but as a human and all the women that he has dated and screwed over, awful.
Trouble.
But Jennifer has found what seemingly, I mean, he's not normal because he's a hypnotist. That doesn't scream normal, but
normal-ish in that he is not a Hollywood hypnotist.
And that's why I think it's going to work because he is not in the same industry as her.
Yes. I think much like any of the very wildly successful women we've talked about today, she's iconic at this point, right?
Yes.
And there's very few, I'm going to generalize, straight men out there who can handle that.
I agree.
Right?
That's accurate.
It's an ego issue. So she's found Jim, who is obviously comfortable with it.
Jim is such a funny
name. It's such a like normal person name. It's just like, hi, I'm Jim.
I can't like it. I just keep calling him the new guy because the name is not like resonating with me. Maybe it's too average.
We rename him. We're taking suggestions. Jen and Jim. That's
Jen and Jim.
Kind of cute.
JJ.
Yeah.
Jane J.
I don't love it, actually, now that we say it.
We'll
it sounds too normal. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll rename him. We'll solve that problem. Here's the real question, though. I've never worked with a hypnotist outside of like a show where they, turn you into a shark or something.
Yeah.
Are we worried at all that he has hypnotized her into loving him?
That's a really valid question.
Like, are hypnotists wizards also? Because I'm just looking out for my girl. If there's been no abracadabra at play, then I am happy for her.
How will we know?
I don't know. That's the problem.
No one will know. I bet you she doesn't even know.
Right. So how do we keep an eye on this? As her friends, like, what are Jimmy Kimmel and Jason Bateman and Adam Sandler and their teams doing to protect her? Adam Sandler just gave a speech, a tribute to her at an awards show, and he was like raving about Jim. But flag on the play, what if he has also been hypnotized?
Just beware if you see Jim, because you too might be hypnotized into liking him.
Or maybe he's just the best. I'm totally open to it. But I am just skeptical. Saying, I want to keep one eye open on that.
We're protective of Jen. And I mean, all I can say, and this is going to sound super silly.
Okay, I'm ready.
There's no evidence to back this up, really, or statistics. He has kind eyes.
He does, but maybe you've been hypnotized into believing that. We don't know. This is the problem.
I try and look like this. I don't really make like my full eye contact.
I'm imagining like Jafar in Aladdin when he can like hypnotize you with his eyes, look into my eyes and the snake stick and all of that. And I'm slightly nervous.
Okay.
But I'm hopeful.
We can be on guard.
I'm hopeful that I'm completely wrong. Right? And if you know how hypnotists work.
She's had enough.
Yeah.
Enough, Vicky. She deserves the happy ending that she's looking for.
And maybe hypnotists aren't the same as being Harry Potter. I don't know. But in my mind, they are. So I'm concerned.
Jim comes on.
I hope Jim emails me.
I really hope
I'm not a warlock.
And you should say, describe what hypnotism actually like what you're capable of doing.
Look into my eyes and see if I fall in love with you, Jim. How does this work? Just try to make me love you. And then I will report back.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but until then, I am so hopeful for her. I want nothing but the best for her and for Jim. As long as he's not an all-powerful magician.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I completely agree. We wish them the best in...
The very best.
The best in 2026.
Yeah.
It's 2026.
Yeah. It's going to be a great year.
It's going to be a great year.
We're going to have a Taylor and Travis wedding.
I know.
It's going to be magical.
And you're going to come back and do more of these, right? I don't have the opportunity to ever like talk like this with someone who like gets it, you know?
I'm here. Anytime you want to talk about the people that I believe are my friends in my mind.
I love that.
I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Vicky, please plug yourself so people can follow, like, listen, all the things of your life.
Hey, thank you so much.
Exciting.
Tune into SiriusXM every morning from 8 to 10, weekdays only. Got to get that sleep on the weekends.
Yeah.
To The Boost, where we talk all things pop culture, entertainment, some fantastic celebrity interviews that we get to do that I'm so lucky to get to be a part of. If you want to follow me on social, I'm at Sparks Vicky on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is where I'm more unhinged. Instagram, I try to keep it profesh.
Oh, I gotta follow you on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's the more fun one.
Oh, I love it.
There were just gal pals yapping about people we don't really know.
Perfect.
But that's what I love about TikTok. And that's really it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you for having me today. This has been the most fun.
Thank you. And happy holidays and happy new year.
Thank you.
And I'll probably see you in 2026.
Yeah, if only to plan our outfits for the wedding. Because we got to coordinate, girl.
Obviously.
Taylor, we're waiting for your call.